All right. Well,
we made it.
How do we go off of the last segment?
Okay, so it's finally hunting day.
It's finally hunting day. This is our investigation portion of this. So we are in Rockton, PA.
Rockton Mountain, to be specific.
Rockton Mountain. This is where they find more activity than anywhere else in the world.
That's not accurate. Clearfield, this is the hot spot of Clearfield. This is where Mountain Devil 1 and 2 allegedly took place, which, mind you, with what credibility those have, all those allegedly were true. Like things that happened here.
Yeah.
So there's rock throwing, calling, literal squatch attacks where dudes were pent up in a cabin all night because he was just beating down their door, and we're alone on the mountain with it.
Yeah. So from what Dave said, pretty much we're just gonna act like hikers, you know?
That's why I'm wearing this shirt.
Yeah.
I'm just being a guy.
Yeah, we're just being guys.
I brought a backpack full of beer.
There's no point in trying to sneak up on a squatch. It's not like anybody has ever really sat in one spot. Well, I guess hunting, you know, in camo and stuff.
There's like ex-Marines that sit outside for a week straight and don't see it. Or it's always just, and if you look up, you can look up like Clearfield encounters on Google Maps. It's always just like on the side of the road at like noon, or some dudes were just having a fire outside and that just kind of walked up on them. So I'm just being a dude with a backpack full of beer.
I think why that works too is like, if people are at a campfire and you're making a bunch of noise and stuff, supposedly Sasquatch will come to you to check out, to see what's, you know, what's going on in the area and whatnot. And I feel like if you're out here trying to stalk a Sasquatch,
you're being a predator.
Yeah.
Chris Hansen's like walking around.
He'll know
like,
somehow.
Don't go there.
Yeah.
There's like a Squatch version of Chris Hansen telling him not to go in that section.
Why don't you take a seat?
Why don't you take a seat, Mr. Hunter Man?
I told Steven earlier that it feels slightly, and this is not to offend anybody, it feels slightly more ridiculous than searching for ghosts. A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. There's just some kind of element to it that you're really not, it's gonna be hard to find. Harder to find than a ghost.
But
somehow.
You know what's, ironically, I'm more enthusiastic of having something out here I can't explain than like cabinet doors moving.
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny though, because like you said, like you go to your family and friends, you're like, I'm ghost hunting. They're like, oh, that's so scary. How do you boys do it? You say you're squatch hunting and it's supposed to be a 1,200-pound apex predator,
You're
unchallenged
crazy.
in the forest, and
Yeah.
they're like, you guys are dumbasses.
You're a fucking crazy person, yeah.
Yeah.
So, maybe we're crazy, maybe we're not, but we're gonna get that squatch.
We're gonna get that squatch.
Basically, we're just gonna walk around here and hike, I guess.
Yeah, we do have things to
chill.
look for. What do you say about the flipped upside down trees, the bent
The bent
branches?
over the X's of the branches.
They throw rocks. I hope I get hit.
Yeah, so
It's almost tax season though.
we'll just see.
It's smaller but more efficient.
Yeah. All right, so what we're gonna try here, some wood knocking. Classic technique for bringing Bigfoot out. And it's what apes do in the jungle, pretty much. So.
I don't know if that's confirmed, is it? I thought it was just like a squatch thing. Do they?
Yeah, chimps do it.
Fuck, they're smart.
Yeah, they'll beat on shit. So what you do, pretty much, is you get a big piece of wood, or probably not something like this, because this is gonna break right away. So is that, but
This
you're
will
just gonna
work.
get to the root or the base of a tree, and you're just gonna hit it a couple times, you know, just like a drum.
Want to go down on?
You're supposed to hear like
get down on it.
supposed to hear responses from this, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're supposed to.
Should I give him like a 3?
Yeah.
All right. Business.
Watch out, Steven.
Jesus Christ. Went to hunt Bigfoot and I lost my fucking balls. Oh my God.
I said look out, dude. It's gonna go over there.
I'm supposed to punch the branch out of the sky?
Well, all right. Just beat a couple more times. We'll see if we get a response, I guess.
Beat it the way I want it, son. Fucking bugs every goddamn time. Should we do like a Phil Collins, like a...
Yes.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
If he didn't respond to that, I don't know what he will respond to.
I don't think anything could stop response from a Phil Collins drum solo.
No.
Or drum beat.
No. All right. Well,
on to the next test.
Yeah.
I do want to really test this whacked out theory that people have. So on top of people saying, well, why he didn't get on trail cams is he just sees infrared, like, I'll buy it, things adapt. They think Bigfoot has psychic powers and that he can communicate with you telepathically from the forest.
Bigfoot, going to attempt to telepathically communicate with the footy. And if the footy is around, the footy will tell me, I think. All right, so.
Got you some jack links too, since we're being unconventional today.
Okay. I don't feel him.
Like, did you just leave and soul search for Bigfoot?
I did. I tried. Couldn't find him. What I did find was nothing. But that's all right. All right, well, I guess now what we're gonna do is try the calls. And we've been searching around for a couple hours now, just trying to look for any of the things that Dave Rupert said to look for in the woods.
Like
so
the bent trees,
look for
the bent
trees, the X's that are not natural at all. So
none of my X's are natural.
So this is a weird
accident.
kind of a weird trail here, but we found a whole bunch of branches that are broken in the middle. It seems like they were broken
There's another one.
Yeah, it seems like they were broken a while ago.
It's just so strange because we didn't come out here to shoot these. We came out here to do the calls, and we're just kind of noticing these as we go deeper into the forest.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird how it's kind of in a pattern almost. Like,
yeah,
it'll go from one to the other in a different direction.
That is super weird.
Yeah,
and like full disclosure, we did not know any of these were here until we just walked up to these.
This is bent too.
Yeah, they're bent. They're like,
this
you can
is
see
barely
the torsion.
hanging. Look,
yeah.
This is barely hanging. See?
That's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess the plan now is to go and look for some, just to see if we can get any fur samples or anything like that.
Tracks,
yeah,
anything
any tracks.
substantial that's physical.
But like I said, these are gonna be, tracks are probably less likely as like
the ground's just covered.
Yeah, looking at the branches too and seeing how old, like how long ago they were probably broken. It's gonna be kind of difficult to find tracks probably, but sorry, who's in the shot? Okay, so yeah, we'll go up here a little bit more, see if we can follow how the branches have kind of broken and see if we can find anything else.
That's just
this is our
best thing
first
we've
lead
run
that
into.
we have.
As you can see, Joe has his birding camera in case of anything cool, because it's Joe or Squatch. Well, no, it's going to be a bird.
Yeah. Yep.
Although surprising lack of birds today.
Almost no birds at all. If this was a birding episode, it would be a dud. mean, that's a fucking tall ass tree to break.
It is, and it was a thick boy. It's a little more isolated than the rest of them. I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah.
Oh, right there. See it? Come this way. It's on this side.
Right.
Oh, you
right
see
here?
it still?
Yeah.
You're really tall, so I can't tell you.
That tree's weird how it bends over, but
It's bent the whole. There's a lot of trees just growing horizontally after they reach a certain height. Yeah, that's. Oh, Jen, look! This whole top end's broke off. Not that that's the true bend, but I mean, it's kind of.
Yeah.
They're in such proximity, it's kind of weird.
I'm wondering if these are just dead trees that have like been brutalized by the wind and shit.
I would agree,
if
but
they're-
it's such a dense amount of forestry that I can't see the wind hitting that hard.
Yeah.
It's possible.
So this right here is obviously a chair that Bigfoot has made out of a tree. We got some walnuts there, so.
Those are acorns, bro. Outdoorsman. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna play some primate calls off a Bluetooth speaker, see if we get a response.
Yep.
Not gonna lie, this makes me nervous.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
There's something over there.
What do you got? Dude, I don't see shit.
Cardinal.
Should
All
we
right.
try like a not a
Let's
gorilla?
just be quiet for a little
Ashley
bit.
Home Store has some of the top-rated dining tables on sale now.
He'll definitely come now for Ashley Home Store.
He's like, oh my god, I need a coffee table.
I need a table. The gorilla calls did not work. So what we're going to do now is I think we're going to try to do our own calls. I feel like that's we need to do
We
that.
need to pay our dues
Yeah.
to the forest.
You going to start?
All right. I'm going off of a special I watched a long time ago in my buddy's basement when we were like 15.
Okay.
It was the whoop.
The whoop.
Whoop! 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 I just sounded like Black Panther. Yeah, yeah. No response. Think you got the floor, Big Papa. Go get him.
I feel like I'm going to be like Xena, Warrior Princess.
Time to bring her back.
Yeah, if you don't remember that show, you're too young to watch us. So. Yeah, so we have one more try here. We're going to attempt something kind of unconventional in some people's eyes, but it makes a lot of sense in my eyes. So,
It makes a shit ton of sense.
yeah. So go
We
for
can't
it.
legally play the audio. We can probably put it in the caption, what it was, but that's about it.
Yeah, we'll play it.
No beast to say no to this song.
Spirits with Spirits.
Oh my god.
Okay, so it's a demon.
We're done.
It's a demon.
Yeah, no,
Can you re-straighten for demon?
I'm out.
Confirm on
I'm
demon.
gonna hand you this. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna
All right, buddy. I'll see you in the car.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my lantern.